be in the bio of this video if you want to check it out if you haven't yet. Huge shout out to After Hours Supply Co. and Mason for designing everything and just doing a killer job like always. Anyways, yesterday I did autocross in this car and it was so much fun, and I filmed all of my runs, and I think I'm gonna, at the end of this video, I'm gonna throw like 3 of those runs in so you can kind of like, you can see the first run I did and then one of the runs that was in the middle of the day and then one of the last runs, so you can kind of like gauge how I was improving. And it was fun for me to watch that as well. Right now I'm on my way to Julio's house and I'm gonna pick up my bike frame that we painted like a week ago. Alright, I just got to Julio's house, but we're gonna go to the pickleball courts down the street, and over there we're gonna talk a little bit more about his car like I said we were gonna do, and he's just gonna give you like a basic run over about it, because a lot of people were wondering in the last video more about the car. We didn't really get into too much detail about it. We're gonna go over to the pickleball court and get some pickleball in. Alright, we're over by the pickleball courts, about to get some games in, but first we're going to talk a little bit more about Julio's car. It's a 1991 Nissan Silvia. I got it from my friend Aldo about 3 years back. He imported it himself, had some issues with it, kind of gave up on the dream. Silvia is something I've always wanted. Before I even understood JDM cars, I'd look on Craigslist and not understanding they're not legal. So popped up, it was close, he gave me a good deal, I just paid cost, and yeah, it came over to my house and instantly moved everything over. I had a 240 coupe at the time, and I just moved coilovers and the diff. I think that's all I had on the car at the time, and just started romping on it and slowly deteriorated. If you've seen photos of it when it was black, it was all stock fender liner, no dents in the quarter panel, like the panels had never been pulled off. Yep, and then just slowly evolved. It's currently yellow. I try to paint it every year. If you guys have seen it elsewhere, it's been pink or pink white, lavender, and this is the 3rd color. So I'd just like to switch things up. I always try to get funky aero off like Yahoo Auctions or Mercari. Keep it cool. Small wheels. Stayed with the small wheels for the longest time, just for tires. I used to drift on old Prius tires, so it was pretty much free. The motor is a stock SR20 blacktop, and it has a S15 T28 turbo and a front mount intercooler, or a high mount PBM high mount intercooler. And that is about it. Interior wise, I got a Cusco cage in here that I meant to paint yellow, but it was too cold, so I went ahead and electrical taped it yellow. I have an Esqueleto seat. I have some doily covers, 1 of 1 that a friend made. I got a Yashio factory drift knob, some random shifter, and an FR Legends steering wheel that I found on the internet. But everything's pretty simple. I like to keep all my interior just to keep the car quiet, because for the most part I treat it like a street car. For the most part I daily this car, but then I want to also compete in it, so it's why it has a full cage and door bars, but everything else is pretty much stock. And now I just got this new spoiler. It's still in prototype. Yeah, and it holds a bike. That's how you produce the downforce, you know. The heavier bike, the more grip you get to the rear. So if you need more grip, stack on another bike, holds 3. For aero, I get questions about the aero a lot. Right now on the silver bumper, it's a Duluck bumper, and the side skirts and rear valances are veil side. Wheels are just SSRs, meshes up front, MK3s in the back, classic JDM 90s style. Oh yeah, I got a YouTube channel. I think it's called Dory Time. I think that's how you find it, yeah. But I've been meaning to change it. I don't know how to change the name, but it's Dory Time. You know, I post videos of my car, Naomi's car, and recently lots of biking. So if you want to see me eat shit, wheeling, and maybe get hit by a car, you know, like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell. Hell yeah.